What's up guys, before anything else I'd like to ask you to follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/senseiislive. What's up guys, welcome back to another new video that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. Today Otaku Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 anime where the main character has an uncontrollable raging power. And if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos. Also, there's a link to Otaku Sensei's Discord server in the description, so join the Sensei server to chat and chill with other weebs and otakus. Now, without wasting any more time, let's kick off this list. In 10th place is Garo, Hono no Kokuin. In the name of the king, the Valiente Kingdom launches hunts to exterminate users of witchcraft. 17 years later, their pursuit is still growing in both size and brutality. Unbeknownst to the citizens, the targets of these witch hunts are the secret protectors of humanity. Known as the Makai Knights and Alchemists, they have a strong will to protect people from horrors, demons who possess souls plagued by sadness and pain. One such Makai Knight is 17-year-old Leon Lewis, who inherits the legendary armor of the Golden Knight Garo from his mother. Though he possesses great power, he struggles to overcome the hatred he bears from his mother's death at the hands of the kingdom. His father German, known as Zoro the Shadow-Cutting Knight, is still training Leon when he is called to investigate the upsurge of horrors in the kingdom's capital. Although German knows Leon's will is wavering, he decides to bring Leon along to continue his training. As German and Leon head to the capital, the king's amiable son, Alfonso San Valiente, struggles to find a solution to the growing horror threat. But before he can do so, he is double-crossed and banished from his own kingdom. To return home, Alfonso sets out to find the help and strength he needs to reclaim the throne. During his search, he comes across Leon, whose interactions with the prince will forever change both their fates. In 9th place is Ginga Kikotai, Majestic Prince. In the year 2110, humanity has expanded its frontier into space in its drive for new resources. Advances in genetic engineering research led to the establishment of the MJP, Military Junior Pre-Academy, project, which saw the creation of genetically enhanced humans known as the Evolved Children, developed with the intention of allowing humans to adapt to the new frontier. However, when Earth finds itself under threat by an alien race called the Wulgaru, human forces decide to have the Evolved Children deployed as soldiers to fight in the front lines. Team Rabbits, a quintet of evolved children whose troubling lack of teamwork and common sense prevents them from reaching their true potential, are selected as test pilots of the cutting-edge mobile battlesuits called AHSMB, Advanced High Standard Multi-Purpose Battle Device. Powered by the Juria system, a cutting-edge technology whose effectiveness in combat is increased according to the survival instincts of whoever uses it. As they join forces to overcome their personal weaknesses and achieve their true potential, the members of the Team Rabbits, nicknamed Majestic Princes because of their association with MJP, eventually assume a key role in mankind's effort to thwart the alien invasion of Earth. In 8th place is Hitsugi no Chika. For 500 years, the taboo emperor Arthur Gaz ruled the Gaz Empire with an iron fist and conducted inhumane experiments on his own people. But his reign came to an end 5 years ago, when mighty warriors, later known as the 8 Heroes, defeated him in the battle for the capital. His death ended a 300-year-long war between the Gaz Empire and the Alliance of 6 Nations. In the present day, Toru Akira is a former saboteur from the war who has difficulty settling into the peaceful world, as he cannot find a job where he can put his fighting skills to use. An opportunity appears before him, however, when he meets the white-haired wizard named Chika Trabant. With a coffin on her back, she is searching for the scattered remains of her father in order to give him a proper burial, and she hires Toru and his adoptive sister Akari to help her. However, the 6 Nations Alliance, which have now formed the Council of 6 Nations, dispatches Alberic Galette and his men from the Kleeman Agency to pursue and apprehend the late Emperor Gaz's daughter, Chika. With the shocking revelation of Chika's identity, the Akira siblings must choose between helping her gather the remains of the tyrannical emperor and upholding the peace the continent strives to maintain. In 7th place is B, The Beginning. On the islands of Cremona, a vigilante runs amok. Celebrated by some and hunted by others, the notorious Killer Bee takes justice into his own hands, armed with a sharp blade and superhuman abilities. Unable to apprehend this renegade, the Royal Investigation Service, RIS, calls upon the expertise of Keith Flick, a seasoned yet eccentric detective who was relegated to the Archives Department following his personal loss. As crimes in Cremona begin to escalate, from stealthy executions of wrongdoers to sophisticated strikes on public figures, it soon becomes clear there is more than one person responsible. With the help of his impulsive sidekick Lily Hoshina and the unexpected aid from the elusive Killer Bee himself, Keith begins to unravel plots involving secret organizations, domestic terrorism, and human experiments. With the involvement of the RIS extending beyond the scope of justice, the extent of the government's corruption, as well as the trustworthiness of close allies, are thrown into question. In 6th place is Devilman Crybaby. Devils cannot take form without a living host. However, if the will of an individual is strong enough, they can overcome the demon and make its power their own, becoming a Devilman. Weak and unassuming, Akira Fudo has always had a bleeding heart. So when his childhood friend Ryo Asuka asks for his help in uncovering devils, Akira accepts without hesitation. To Akira's surprise, the place they go to is Sabbath, an immoral party of debauchery and degeneracy. Amidst bloodshed and death, demons possess the partiers, turning their bodies into grotesque monsters and begin wreaking havoc. In a reckless attempt to save his best friend, Akira unwittingly merges with the devil Amon and becomes a Devilman, gaining the power to defeat the remaining demons. Though it grants him great power, this new partnership awakens an insatiable and primeval part of Akira. Having the body of a devil but the same crybaby heart, Akira works alongside Ryo, destroying those that harm humanity and his loved ones. In 5th place is Phantom of the Kill Zerokara Hangyaku. Game producer Jun Imaizumi announced 6 new projects related to the smartphone game Phantom of the Kill during a Nico Nico live broadcast celebrating the game's 1-year anniversary on Friday. One of the new projects is a 15-minute anime concept film. Naoshi Shiotani will direct the concept film at Production I.G Fuji and Gumi Games. The strategy drama RPG follows mysterious girls who carry the names of legendary weapons, such as Masamune, as they search for their lost memories. The game allows players to collect characters and weapons and enter dungeons to engage in turn-based tactical battles. In 4th place is Dantan Awara. In 1868, the Meiji Restoration occurred. Because of this, the country faced many criminals, such as samurai rebelling against their fallen positions. Many were arrested, but they soon broke out of their jail cells and rampaged across Japan. Therefore, the government did its best to prevent this by building a giant prison in the middle of Lake Biwa. However, to get these criminals to prison, they need a form of transport. In this way, the Kuma brothers were given the responsibility to take these criminals to their final resting place. In 3rd place is Heibai Wushang, a story about 2 young demons who are always slacking off at work, a place that happens to be an organization that vows to keep the balance between the worlds of the living and dead by killing humans. In 2nd place is Guilty Crown, Japan 2039, 10 years after the outbreak of the apocalypse virus, an event solemnly regarded as Lost Christmas. The once proud nation has fallen under the rule of the GHQ, an independent military force dedicated to restoring order. Funeral Parlor, a guerrilla group led by the infamous Guy Tsutsugami, act as freedom fighters, offering the only resistance to GHQ's cruel despotism. Inori Yuzuriha, a key member of Funeral Parlor, runs into the weak and unsociable Shu Oma during a crucial operation, which results in him obtaining the Power of Kings, an ability which allows the wielder to draw out the manifestations of an individual's personality, or voids. Now an unwilling participant in the struggle against GHQ, Shu must learn to control his newfound power if he is to help take back Japan once and for all. And in 1st place is Owari no Seraph. Having lost his parents, 8-year-old Yuichiro Amane is taken in by the Hyakuya orphanage, where he struggles to bond with his new family. However, this soon becomes the least of his worries when a major pandemic suddenly strikes, killing all above the age of 13. Taking advantage of the chaos, vampires who previously lay dormant underground rise up and enslave the surviving humans, using them as livestock to harvest blood. 4 years later, Yuichiro and his family have adjusted to life under vampire control, although Yuichiro still aspires to kill all vampires and end their reign of terror. This often puts him at odds with fellow orphan Michaela Hyakuya, who emphasizes using wit and ingenuity to survive. Having garnered favor among high-ranking vampires, Michaela gains inside knowledge and uses this to plan a daring escape. But during the attempt, the group of orphans is intercepted by vampire officer Farid Bathory, who proceeds to massacre them. Yuichiro is the only member of the group to escape to the surface, where he is discovered by the Moon Demon Company, a military unit dedicated to hunting down vampires. Given an invitation to join, Yuichiro swiftly accepts, finally being presented an opportunity to achieve his ambitions and avenge his family. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list or find any new anime to watch? Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section. And don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel, and if you're new, remember to hit the notifications button so you never miss any upcoming videos. Also, don't forget to follow Otaku Sensei on Twitter at AnimeBrownNet. I'll see you guys in the next one.
all on me.